going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best wide receivers currently in MUT 23 at every budget. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you are searching around YouTube for MUT 23 content, whether it's how to make coins, how to get free players, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. So this is a series we started a couple weeks ago where we go over a certain position and give you cards that you can find at every single price point. It's a common question I get asked when we're live streaming over on Twitch. Pop, I have 300k, I need a wide receiver, who should I go with? So that's the position we're going to cover in this video. We got a bunch of other videos if you look back in my past videos on other positions like halfback, defensive tackle, and we'll continue to do more of these as the months go on to close out MUT 23. So let's jump right on into it. We're going to start with under 50,000 coins. Very slim pickings here, and we're looking for speed at the end of the day. So KABARIUS TONEY is going to be your best wide receiver, under 50k, 91 overall playoff card. He gives you 94 speed, only 5'11". Also, this card goes for about 45k, but doesn't get any good discounted abilities. In my opinion, if you really need a wide receiver, very important part of your offense, I wouldn't spend 45k on this card. I would save up my coins and maybe target one of our guys that are going to be the best under 100k, and that's where we move on to TREYLON BURKS. This is a weekly wild card that recently came out, another 94 speed receiver, 6'2", so he's taller than Toney. Goes for about 95k, right under that price point. He does get some solid abilities here, short and elite at 1 AP, wide receiver apprentice at 2 AP. So if you're rocking a QB without Hot Route Master, he's going to get those additional hot routes. 94 speed, as we said. Route running's pretty good aside from the deep route running. 93 catch, he's going to be more of like a midfield, mid-range threat. A card that's slightly over that 100k budget, but at the time that I was doing my research and looking up this card on the auction house, I actually saw one for 98k. So we're going to go ahead and include him, and this is a budget beast in my opinion. We used him on No Money Spent for a very long time. It's going to be Campus Hero 2, Christian Watson, 6'4", 94 speed, sensing a theme here. All the route runnings are 90 plus. He gives you catch at 90, catching traffic 92, jumping with that 6'4" frame, jumping at 96 is really good. He's at about 103k, and then he gets deep out elite for 1 AP. Every card I've showed you so far has been 94 speed. Well, under 150k, you can get this QUEZ Watkins for about 110k, and he's going to give you 96 speed. Also 6 foot even. The main takeaways from this card is that he's really fast. He gives you good deep route running at 93 and good catching at 95. If you need him to get open a lot against man coverage, route running is not going to be his forte. He's not going to get a lot of separation, but if you need a guy who's just going to give you deep options down there like streaks and whatnot, he's very good at that and inexpensive for a 96 speed receiver. A better, more well-rounded option to me, and is another budget beast that's been on my No Money Spent squad for a while now, is MVS, Marquez VALDES-SCANTLIng, 6'4". We're taking a step back in speed here with that 94 speed, but the route runnings are much better. Deep 95, mid 91, short 89. He gives you 78 jumping. I wouldn't be too concerned about that. I never noticed that it was a problem. 91 catch, 89 catch in traffic. This card you can find for about 108,000 coins. He's going to get deep out elite for 1 AP, and then wide receiver apprentice for 2 AP. Now he has an upgrade coming tomorrow in part 2 of the Super Bowl. This card is not going to make the cut for this video because it's officially not out yet, but I think this potentially is the best wide receiver in MUT starting tomorrow. He's going to be expensive because it's an LTD, but 97 speed, route running's great, catching's great. He's going to get deep out elite for 0 AP, route tech for 1 AP, short out elite for 0 AP. It's almost the perfect card between the height, the speed, the route running, the abilities, the catching. It's going to be a very expensive card as well. Let's move on to our wide receivers that are going to be under 200,000 coins, and we have Ghost DeAndre Hopkins. This has been one of my favorite favorite cards all year. You can get him for about 153k. He's going to get deep out elite for 0 AP and wide receiver apprentice for 1 AP. As you can see here, we're still kind of stuck in that 94 speed range. If you want anybody faster other than QUEZ Watkins, you're going to have to spend some coin. But first, we have one other option under 200k. It's going to be Kelvin Megatron Johnson. This is his all Madden card, a 94 overall with 94 speed. He's going to be slightly better than D-Hop because of that 6'5" frame there, so taller receiver is going to be better. Good route running, good catching on him. Mega can get deep and elite for 0 AP. Not the greatest ability, but for free, I would recommend equipping it. The better ability is only going to cost you 1 AP, and that's deep out elite, and this Megatron goes for about 161k. We've finally made our way into the 95 speed wide receivers, so these are receivers under 250,000 coins. We got two more options for you. The first one is going to be Zero Chill CeEDEE Lamb, 6'2". I think he makes a great slot receiver. All the route running is pretty good there. Catch and traffic 95, spec catch 97, regular catch 94. His abilities are perfect. He gets short and elite for 0 AP. Like I said, if you want to make him a slot receiver with that height and that speed and that ability at 0 AP, that's great. He can also get mid and elite for 1 AP, and he goes for about 212,000 coins. A better receiver under 250 that's going to play the outside is going to be Herman Moore, 6'4", ghost card with 95 speed. He gets deep out elite for 1 AP and short and elite for 1 AP. That's the combination I went with when I had him. Only about 211,000 coins. He gives you mid route running at 96, deep at 94, catch and traffic at 95, regular catch 92, and spec catch 96. There weren't really any wide receivers at the 300,000 coin range, so we're now up to the best wide receiver under 350,000 coins. And this was a really pleasantly surprising good card. It's Christian Kirk, a playoff card, 96 overall, only 5'11", goes for about 333k. He gets really, really good abilities. So 96 speed, we're taking a jump back up in speed, similar to that QUEZ Watkins, but this card gives you way better catching traffic, spec catch, route running, all of that. Just a much better, well-rounded receiver. He gets short out elite for 0 AP, and then he also gets slot apprentice for 0 AP. You got to pick one or the other. And then also in that last ability bucket, he's going to get slot-o-matic for 1 AP. So you got a couple good combinations of abilities there. He's really fast. He pretty much caught everything I threw to him. I really recommend this card if this is your budget. Wide receivers under 400k, we're going to start with AKA Tyreek Hill. This card has been a pain in my ass, excuse my language, but 97 speed. He's just been burning corners left and right. Luckily, we have more cornerbacks that are able to keep up with him, like Denzel Ward and James Bradbury coming out tomorrow, and Jalen Mills with the Eagles team boost. But this card is very, very good because he's fast at the end of the day. Route running and catching, of course, are very good as well. He gets short out elite for 0 AP, deep out elite for 1 AP, and route tech for 1 AP. Goes for about 371,000 coins. And one other option that I think is I would say more well-rounded wide receiver, and if you had to pick one or the other for the under 400k range, Andre Reed. This playoff card is right at 400,000 coins. He gets short and elite for 1 AP and deep out elite for 0 AP. Highly recommend both of those abilities on this card for 1 AP total. That's a steal. He's 6'2", so he's going to be taller than Tyreek. He is 96 speed, which would make him a little bit shorter, but, you know, across the board, all the catching, all the route running is very good. Just a more complete receiver with better abilities, in my opinion. We have two wide receivers under 450k from the weekly wildcard program. The first one is going to be Chris Olave, 6'1", with 96 speed, short route running 91, mid 93, deep 94, catch 94, catch and traffic 92, spec catch 95. He's going to get short and elite for 0 AP or deep out elite for 0 AP. That's going to be in the same ability bucket, so you got to pick one or the other. If he's going to be a slot receiver for you, go short and elite. If he's going to play on the outside, go deep out elite. He can also get in the last ability bucket short out elite for 1 AP or route tech for 1 AP. Just really good combinations of abilities on this card, and he goes for about 445,000 coins. The other card in this budget range is going to be Drake London. If you had to pick one over the other, I'm going to prefer Drake London here. I use them both. London's still on my team here now. Both have 96 speed. London's 6'4", so he's going to give you better height. The catching and the route running are fairly similar. I mean, you can nitpick at a couple of them here, but they're pretty similar at the end of the day. London goes for about 449k, and he's going to get short and elite for 1 AP and deep out elite for 1 AP. We have two more expensive receivers that I just want to quickly mention, but at the end of the day, if you factor in cost, I would just pick Drake London over these guys. First is Michael Irvin, really good card, 96 speed, 6'2", route running, catching, all that very good. Goes for about 610K, but to take advantage of his discounted abilities, you're going to have to power him up and you're going to have to spend more coin. And, you know, at that point, I would just go out and spend the 450K on Drake London. I think he's a better card for a lot cheaper price point, you know, again, factoring that in. And then finally, DeAndre Hopkins, his AKA card, another really good one that came out this week, 96 speed, mid route running 97, deep 98, catching is all good on this card. He goes for 780K. Is he the best receiver in the game? Very possible, but for, you know, 300K cheaper, I'm still going to go out there and recommend Drake London. I just don't think this card is that much better to justify spending an additional 300,000 coins on it over that London card. And like I said, MVS coming tomorrow, probably going to be the #1 receiver in the game. But there you have it. If there's any cards you picked up after watching this video, let me know. And if there's anybody I left out, leave that down below in the comment section. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.